With those drought concerns in mind, we decided to take a closer look at what this means for our water supply as industry continues to boom across Central Texas. KXAN's Daniel Marin found the answer, and it all depends on who you ask.
I live in 15 years. I lived here. Yeah.
And in those 15 years, Round Rock grandmother Seema Mansour says she's watched Central Texas transform as big companies build big facilities and bring in new neighbors.
A lot of changes in Round Rock.
With the growth showing no signs of slowing, Mansour says she wonders what this will mean for the area's water supply and her roses.
But it is a very adaptive process.
Temple McKinnon with the Texas Water Development Board says the state has a plan in place to keep the water flowing for at least the next 50 years. Every 5 years, that plan is updated. McKinnon says this year's update did have to adjust manufacturing water demand in the Austin area up by about 10%. And that doesn't take into account the 6 million square foot Samsung chip plant going up in Taylor or the 10 million square foot Tesla Gigafactory in Del Valle.
We just don't have water use information right now for those facilities, but those discussions are going on, so people are aware of it and working to account for it in their next plan.
Well, this is a very complex issue.
Dave Lindsay with the Central Texas Water Coalition says though the state's plan presents strategies for the future, he feels it doesn't track how or if those strategies are being implemented by the state and local utilities. Lindsay worries another historic drought coupled with climate change could be catastrophic, with the 5-county Austin metro area adding more than 56,000 people a year, according to the Austin Chamber of Commerce.
We have an exploding population, and we also have a water supply from our watershed, and it's been showing a tremendously declining trend. Water is the one thing we can't do without.
Daniel Marin, KXAN News.